Hi, this is Angela with Permaculture, and I'm here for a quick video today on mulch in the garden. So lots of people ask me why I use wood chip mulch. I use tons of it. The reason that I do is multifaceted. So wood chips provide a shade for the soil and basically a blanket for the soil that helps prevent water loss through evaporation. Open bare soil just gets baked by the sun and becomes devoid of moisture really quickly. And wood chips act like a sponge, soaking up rain, holding it next to the soil, and preventing evaporation. Wood chips also provide biomass. So they're not rocks, they're not plastic, they're not landscape fabric. They are a natural resource and they will break down into soil. So this is in my front garden, just a patch of mulch, and I thought I would pull it back so you can see what it looks like underneath. So this front yard bed originally was just gravel. It's right on the edge of my driveway and there was no topsoil whatsoever. So I've been putting down layers 2 inches at a time of wood chips for the last 6 years, and this is what I've got so far. So here's the wood chips, and if I pull them back, you can see underneath we're getting wood chips that are a little bit older, that are a little bit more broken down, smaller size, right? And if we keep digging, we find underneath this beautiful black, here we go, soil starting to form as the wood chips break down. So I essentially had no topsoil, and now I'm getting this black, rich, broken down wood that is just straight humus and really good for my plants. So wood chips like this, as they begin to break down, they can tie up nitrogen in the soil. So I put them on the surface and I don't mix them into the soil. But then by the time they're this stage, they're totally broken down, and they're not going to bind up nitrogen and not going to turn your plants sickly and yellow. So let me see really quickly. Here's a little guy. I don't know if you can see this white stuff on here. Let's see if I can find another patch. Here we go. In the wood chips, there is all of this white mycelium. I don't know if you've read Paul Stamets' book, Mycelium Running, but I highly, highly recommend it. It's about the importance of fungi in our ecosystem, in agriculture, in relation to humans, and just the vital nature of mushrooms and how we really underappreciate them. So wood chips foster the growth of beneficial fungi in the soil. So all this white stuff, when you pull back your wood chips, is beneficial fungi that help break down the fungi, or break down the wood chips, but also have a symbiotic relationship with plants in the soil and help get nutrients to them. So really, really good thing. If you pull back your wood chips and see all this white, stringy mycelium, that's a really good thing. People ask where I get my wood chips, and I can look over here and see that I have them about 2 inches deep everywhere in the yard, in the paths, in the beds, everywhere. I get my wood chips from the electrical company when they are trimming around power lines. They'll dump wood chips for free. In Portland, there's also a company called Chip Drop, and you can get free wood chips from them if you wait on the list long enough. Obviously, also you can just chip stuff in your garden. Any fruit trees that I'm pruning get chopped up and thrown down. So there's wood chips, an important mulch in the garden, important source of biomass, free, and really, really good for your garden, really good to improve water conservation, save resources, and serve multiple positive purposes in your garden.